are beginning our Dynasty startup with Texas State University. We are starting off in the Pac-12. We are going to be the offensive coordinator for Texas State. We're going to create a new one.
Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win?
We're going to start off as a recruiter. Tactician might be the way to go in the future, but we are going to see here. First name. We are going to be the Colt Brennan. As Colt Brennan was a fantastic quarterback at the University of Hawaii. Let me make sure I'm spelling his name correctly. Colt Brennan, the guy who broke all the records at Hawaii. God rest his soul. But we are going to be Colt Brennan. We are going to take Texas State and make them into a powerhouse. We will see. We're going to run the air raid offense. Since he went to Hawaii, we're going to use Hawaii. Texas is our stomping grounds. That's where we're going to be recruiting from. We're going to be intense. Let's see. Let's get a Colt Brennan looking guy here. That looks like Colt Brennan, don't it? How tall was Colt Brennan? Alright, he is 6'3", and he is not that heavy. He was a muscular dude. So we'll say 6'3", 220. We'll start off with the pants. Everybody knows the pants is what starts off an outfit. We need some good khakis. We're going to need some good khakis. Man, those are some good khakis. That's a good pair of khakis right there. But you know what? I feel like we need lighter khakis than that. We need light khakis. Yeah, we're going to go light khakis. Shirt style. What do we got here? I feel like as the offensive coordinator, we can get away with running sleeveless. We're going to run sleeveless with Colt Brennan.
Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Failing to meet the university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and potentially looking for a new job when the coaching carousel rolls around.
We're going to do a 1-year contract because I would ideally like to maybe get into a better position next season, maybe stick it out for 2 years with them. We're going to set up our recruiting board here.
Recruiting in EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a 3-stage approach. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they're there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. These actions also help to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interest that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can
And there we go.
Campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day.
We're going to be improving on all of this here. Let me just make sure those all went through. And it did, all right. Custom schedules. Who we got on the calendar this year? Got the Raging Cajuns. We got Eastern Michigan. Southern Miss. We're going to need to play somebody bigger than this. All right. Okay, let's see. Who can we put on the schedule that we stand a chance to beat? Let's start with Arizona State. We'll take on Arizona State at UFCU Stadium. Run it back since we played them last year. Let's see. Southern Miss. James Madison. James Madison's a good team. UL Monroe. Let's see if we can get somebody late in the season. I don't want anybody who's crazy good. Let's get lined up with Texas Tech. And we'll play at Texas. No, we'll play at Texas Tech. How many home games we got? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's technically, that's an away game. We'll play Texas Tech at home. Alright, there we go. Save those changes. I like that. We got 2 top 25 teams. Top stories. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Let's see. How do we stack up in the Pac-12? Well, being that is all alphabetical order, that don't matter. Alright. So we have a freshman phenom in Brad Jackson. We're going to ride with Brad Jackson. Pear, fantastic running back. It's going to be tough at the wide receiver position, tough at tight end. We got a long road ahead of us here. A lot of these guys are aging out. We need a better tackle than that. Well then, who in the hell? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing somebody here. There we go. Let's put that left guard in there, right tackle. All right, we got two very good edge rushers. We've got... We're tough at D-tackle. Tough at D-tackle. We're going to need some help there. Our Mike linebacker is suffering as well. We have a very old team. Very old team. Kick returners. Okay. Punt returner. Okay. Our punter is going to be our kicker. Got a good long snapper. Is he really a 12 overall? Ain't that about a... Let's see, our third down running back is going to be Burgess Jr. A lot more speed and acceleration. Power running back's going to be Pear. Slot wide receiver, we're going with Anderson. All right, I like it. Who are we going to be red shirting here? Parkhurst, you're going to be a red shirt. Sparks, you're going to be a red shirt. Burrell, you're not going to get in much. You're going to be a red shirt. You're red shirting. You're red shirting. Try to get those guys for another year. Nolan, you're going to redshirt a year. All right. League settings. We're going to start off on varsity. I've got injuries turned off, but we are running wear and tear. We're going to increase the cut stick impact, whether it's good or bad for us. Oh. I don't like that. We'll see how this works. We're going to leave this alone. However, let's see. I do want to increase the speed. I want to bring injuries down to about 20. Put that at 70. Because if guys are faster, they should be burning people. Bottom line. Bottom line. User settings. Alright. I think that starts us off. Upgrade coaching skills. I haven't done that. Alright. We'll get working on this. Let's ride. All right. We're going to hold off on scouting for a little bit here. He has locked us out. Even though I am not the defensive coordinator, wholeheartedly believe that we need to invest in defense in order to be good. Let's see. What else we got here? All right. Let's see who's in the top 25. You got Texas, Penn State, Ohio State. That Texas-Ohio State game is going to be so much fun. All right, let's get our uniforms looking right. We're going all whites. We're going to be looking clean.
Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, here we go, folks.
And the Bobcats about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation?
And we're going to be simming the defense. Change of possession. All right, they went down and scored on us. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. All right. We're running an RPO here. Let's see if this man crashes.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the
All right, Colt Brennan's first drive.
The Bobcats want to move quickly. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams.
Take off, boy.
Later, you're going to want to get them. He's loose on the right. Knocked down of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do?
Gonna run another RPO here.
When he does stuff like this,
See how it goes.
There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
I ran that one wrong. Ran that one wrong.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Got him downfield.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Creates a little room.
There we go.
There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Trying to barge in. And
Nope.
this time they were
Nothing.
waiting for him, and he only...
All right, let's ride.
They'll operate out of split backs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the handoff. It's Burgess. And they picked up
We're
9
gonna
on
push
first down.
it here, push it here.
The offense in hurry-up mode.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games.
Oop, I went the wrong way. Wrong way, boys, wrong way. That's on me.
You're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back. So keep
We need 1 yard here. Let's see if we can pick up this first down. Nope, and we can't. And we can't. We're going for it. We're going for it. Get up. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That's on me as the coach. That's on me. Interception. You got to love it. You got to love it.
Jackson will throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down.
Nope, couldn't get rid of it. Couldn't get rid of it.
And they get him at the 32. Second down now after the sack. Wants to go up top.
Good catch. Good catch.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
We running.
Got room to work. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bobcats are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be.
You got to catch that ball. You got to catch that ball. Got to catch that ball.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Shoots it to the left.
That should have been picked.
It's going to be incomplete on third down.
One punt away.
And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. That's terrible. Should have just went for it. Should have just went for it. Again, we're just doing offense. Just doing offense right now. With me being the offensive coordinator as Colt Brennan.
Jackson gonna throw it. Scrambling away. Got a little space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Burgess.
Oh, that's just a bad call there, boys. That's just a bad call there.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Out of reach.
Make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return.
All right, we're behind the 8 ball here. We got to go. We got to go.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard first down with the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Jackson will throw.
Oh. You got to make that pass, brother. You got to make that pass.
Second and long. Back to pass. Now adjusting. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see if we can break them down here. If they're running man, let's see.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Misfired on first down. Back to the air on 2nd. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense...
You can't hang on. We're going to have to go for it.
Sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score.
And I throw a pick. That ball needed to be in a different spot. That ball needed to be in a different spot.
I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. And the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Oh,
you got to be shitting me.
Now they've got even more.
You got to be shitting me. Got to score here. Got to score here.
Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure all over.
Got to block too. Got to block too.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Come on. Come on.
Line is set on 3rd down.
Come on. Let's see what the safety on the left does. Gosh darn it.
The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that.
That's the game. That's the game. That's the game. We're gonna have to. We have to score here. There's no chance if we don't score here.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on
Long developing play, it's going to be tough because they are going to be bringing the heat. Let's go. Snap it.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection.
Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. Let's get moving. Let's get moving.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball
Lion.
down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They'll ride the running back and lead.
They came in heavy. Heavy.
End of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here.
All right, let's regroup. Let's regroup. Fourth quarter. Four's up.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Jackson will throw.
Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down and 10th coming. On the run, deep down the right
Gosh
side.
dang it.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they
Gosh dang it, that's the game.
Great place to start for this offense. On the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Fog Allen Fieldhouse with the Jayhawks. They're up by 24 over Fresno State.
Brother, you got to catch the ball. You got to catch the ball.
How about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the middle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Big play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my gosh, they're all out of reach.
And that's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my goodness.
The defense will force a turnover on downs. This offense has it with a really good field position.
We got the guys open. We got the guys open.
He is going nowhere. Stop.
Sad. Sad. Sad boy right now.
He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Lions. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field.
You got to spin the other way, boy.
Down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Jackson will throw.
No time back there. We got a lot to work on. A lot to work on. Oof. Oof. You got to throw. I tapped it. You got to throw it over the defender, brother. Lead the man. Throw it over the defender. And that's it. That's it. That's it. We got blown out. Blown out.
You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no
Blown
doubt
out.
a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create?
We got to complete passes. We got to complete passes. We got to make better decisions on my end. Colt Brennan's got to be better. Colt Brennan's got to be better. That's the bottom line. Bottom line. Colt Brennan's got to be better. All right. They got gold helmets too. Let's go. Let's go, Southwest Texas. All right, we got the number 15 Sun Devils coming into town. We're going to have to play a lot better than we did last week. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right. Let's start this off right. Let's get a good kick return here.
Sun Devils ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one.
Let's start off. Let's try to establish the run here. What do you say? What do you say?
Looking for room. It's Burgess. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. At midfield, he's got room. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football.
Ran right into that block.
Started this football game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Good catch, boy. Good catch, boy.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And he takes it in for the score.
Let's go. We're establishing the run.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to power it in. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Sun Devils offense will take the field for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner. But I think
All right, this quarterback is fire.
Match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game,
We are going to have to put a stop to this guy.
This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David. This receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't let the big
Wide open spaces.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Popped his ass. We got him rattled. We got him rattled.
They love another explosive play. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
We got to contain him. We got to contain him. That's the biggest thing we got to do today. Is contain 0 and 10. Number 0 and number 10 got to be contained today.
Back to throw. It's Levin. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. It's a seam wide open.
Yep. Got to contain him. Got to contain him.
Once he got some room, it was over.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the
Almost
time
blocked that.
to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Right, if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. They get
Oof, you got to sit on that, boy.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's going to
have to just beat that linebacker there. There we go. There we go. Linebacker beat. Let's go. Let's go. Linebacker beat. Let's go. Run it again. Run it again.
They've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
That's on me. That's on me. We're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it.
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go.
Oh, that's on me. They brought the house.
Finally get a hold of him, knocking him.
All right. All right.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Jackson will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
I got to be better about getting in open field. Got to be better about getting in open field. Got to be better about getting in open field. That's on me.
So he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. Running to Green. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense at 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down.
Don't fall out of bounds. What are you doing? Don't catch that ball. What are you doing?
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Texas State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has...
All right, we stopped him. We stopped him. Let's establish the run again in this quarter.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Good block. Good block there. Kept that from being a problem.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Buys a little extra time. Got his man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Bobcats heading quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Oof. Should have been picked. Should have been picked. We got lucky there.
Oh, that hit him in
We got lucky there.
right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella.
We got lucky there. We got lucky there. Could have been a pick.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using
Gonna get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Gonna let it fly. And he'll pull it in inside
There we go.
the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Can we stop them? No, we can't. No, we can't. That's okay.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the run, it's Burgess. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
Oof. Oof. We got a block, boys. Got a block, boys.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long.
That's picked. That's picked. Knew it as soon as I threw it. As soon as I threw it, I knew it.
And he's going to take it all the way.
I knew it as soon as I threw it.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Nope. Playing from behind here.
One more snap before the end of the quarter. Jackson will throw. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, Texas State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
A lot of times you see those receivers as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And you want to talk about his favorite favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee in this.
All right, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Live or die. Live or die.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in an empty set. Second down, he'll throw it. Flush down to the pocket. And the defense.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Ran right into me.
Pick up and all on that play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass.
Shit.
Catch in the middle, it's McClain.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Need to get the ball back here. We need to get the ball back here.
Set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
There we go. There we go.
If you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
There we go. There we go.
But it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Lemon. With the catch.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right.
Got plenty of time.
Texas State
Plenty
has
of
the football
time.
back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On the ground, it's
Brother, they sent 4. You got a block. You got a block, homeboy. You got a block, homeboy.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Throws to the wideout.
You got to catch that ball. You got to catch that ball. Got to catch that ball. Got to catch that fucking ball. All right, let's see if we can get a stop here.
We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Oh, he's got a chance. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
That's on me. That's on me.
That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout.
That's on me.
Ball game here, and this offense will try to
Got to keep him at a
milk the
field goal
clock.
range. Got to keep him at a field goal range.
They go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Udo. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The give out of the gun.
No way. No way. No way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way that happened.
Come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The toss to the outside. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Push. Push.
He nailed
Gosh
it.
damn it. There's no fucking way that that field goal lands. Or there's no fucking way they get that runoff there. Gosh dang it.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lions. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. He's going up top here late in the game.
I thought he had a chance. He had a chance.
Pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes a grab deep. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in a position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Going to try to get it himself. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bobcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Gotta be a better ball.
Too much on that
Gotta
one,
be a
just
better
out
ball.
of his reach. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Why not trying to get it in? Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go. But
Wow.
Great job by this
Wow.
offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Get the ball. Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
He's able to grab
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Gets the job done. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. These onside kicks are nearly impossible
That's
anyway,
it.
but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on. You can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented.